It's Madden NFL 24, and we've got the Seahawks. Burner at wide receiver. He's been a production machine with a 1,200-yard season going to this point. It's the Seahawks.
Set to go now on a wet and rainy night. And off we go to wrap up a busy weekend of football. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. And a look here now at their fourth-year cornerback.
And he's had a great season so far throwing the football. Very likely could go over 4,000 yards with a good performance here. And even in an age of passing first, that is no small accomplishment.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Daniels. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. Kerr, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Now a 2nd and 6. And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. But the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You've got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try and break their losing streak. So you must stay alert and stay aware.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Tough spot here, 3rd and 18, following back-to-back running plays that went in the wrong direction. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 30-yard line. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
So from the 22 here, 2nd and 2.
At the 22-yard line.
Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. Down the numbers. There he goes. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, it's only the first quarter, but that's a quick shift of momentum right there because they were driving the football before that interception. And then not only, Charles, do they throw the pick, but it gets returned all the other way for the score.
I think the important thing here was it backed up in their own territory. This defense didn't blink. They hung in there, waited for the offense to make a mistake, and as soon as they did, they capitalized in the biggest way possible.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And you wonder, I mean, is it even possible, especially for the quarterback, to mentally reset after that quick of a turnaround?
Well, we're certainly going to find out, aren't we? Because that play will stay in your mind, but somehow you have to compartmentalize. Put it aside, pick yourself up, and get moving in the right direction.
It's now 2nd and 6.
On 2nd down, Kerr.
And he can muster only a couple here to the 24. 3rd and 4.
24-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
They'll set up a throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Here now, 3rd and a yard.
14 yards. Brings up 3rd down.
On play action, they'll throw.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
And he punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. A 41-yard punt there with no return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a glance here at their quarterback standing 6'3".
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He finds his man, complete. It's Pearson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Pearson. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 5 catches, 64 yards.
And he's able to pull that last pass in, but this is usually a pretty tough unit to try and maneuver against. They're in the top 10 in the league against the pass, and you and I both know there's not much difference between 1 and 10.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Back to throw again.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. A throw over the middle, taken in.
And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. 2nd down and 6 now from the 26.
At the 26-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
They'll stick with a passing game as he looks to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Bass. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further. So they're content to take the 3. Somewhat of a conservative call there, opting not to go for it on 4th and inches.
And that's from a team that you and I know is not usually playing it close to the vest. It's a little bit of a surprise that they opted for the 3 instead of going for it.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. As Seattle now ready to march onto the field. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On 1st down, Kerr. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
40-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll look to throw here. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Now 3rd down and 7.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
He'll drop to throw.
The throw out wide going to be incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
The Seahawks send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. A 40-yard punt, no return, and out will come the offense as they take over. So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. They're looking sharp, out early to a 10-zip lead and looking for more as they've got it 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Back to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Pearson. So a good spin move there before he's taken down. A nice little gain.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
Now a give right side. Burris. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. They've got his man, complete. Touchdown, Houston. A big play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that makes our score 17-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 25-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And that's incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
That's to the sideline and pulled in.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. Kerr, and he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Back to throw here. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They've had multiple opportunities on offense and still haven't scored any points. Felt like they wanted to loosen things up, throw it downfield, and see if maybe they could get a big play and a quick strike.
That is caught, and he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Kerr. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll keep it on the ground. Kerr. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Already a pair of 3rd down conversions for them on this drive, but right now they need 5 yards on this 3rd down try. Now back to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Looking to throw. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack. On second down now, Kerr. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. And the Seahawks on third down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
And that drive is going pretty darn well. 3 previous times converted on third down, but on that one, the defense rose up and said enough of that.
And this is off the left upright. And it comes back. It's no good. And the deficit will stay at 3 scores. So distance not the issue there. He had plenty of leg to get it there. It's that darn upright getting in the way.
Always gets in the way of a good time, doesn't it? Because he hit it square, too. Sometimes you can bank one in if you get it on the end of the football. No such luck there for him.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
Now a throw here, hauled in. First time that they called his number tonight, and it gets him a first down.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Houston.
They're going to look to throw. A quick throw, but incomplete.
I can assure you, setting up a screen is much more difficult than it appears. It requires excellent timing from everyone on the offense, and a defense's #1 goal is to throw that timing off.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
First down, Black Knights.
Up the middle they go. Burris.
And he'll take this down to the 33.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
To number 88. It's a gain of 10. First down, Houston.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14.
Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown. A great play there. 27 yards. And the Black Knights are able to add on to their first half lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half.
24. Seahawks, nothing.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. He'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
2nd down and 4.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
The pass on 1st down. Complete to
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They'll set up a throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. This one good for a 1st down, and also that is catch number 90 for him now on the season.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. And that incompletion breaks a string of 5 straight connections. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
He finds his man, complete. It's Daniels. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Seahawks get a late score here in the final minute of the 1st half.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make it 24-7. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. And the Seahawks capping it off with a touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. This offense back to work now late in this 1st half. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the 1st half of play. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Back to throw again.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 32-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Down inside the 10.
Touchdown! A great effort there in the final seconds of the 1st half.
And the Black Knights will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Extra point splits the uprights, and a rout is on here in this 1st half.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we've come upon halftime.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end, and that play going nowhere.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's fourth down.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Taken from just outside the 30. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Another modest gain there on that one, and I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, and they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner, because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They'll have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Back to throw.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Out comes a Houston offense as they get set to take over here.
Well, they're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
First down,
Right back to him on 1st down. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful.
From the 20, here's 2nd down and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
He'll drop to throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, he'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
He finds his man, complete. That's Bass. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Houston.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Now a handoff up the middle. Burris. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Fielded just inside the 20. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field.
Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
A play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. from the shotgun. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. The call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt.
Houston's offense taking over again. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 11 yards there. 1st down.
1st down, White Knights.
Looking to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. The broken tackle, but couldn't create much space. Down just beyond the 35.
This is 2nd and 8.
At the 37-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Burris. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Well, so far, this game has gone the way the defensive coordinator had hoped. They've dictated things. They've not let them run the ball very well at all. They gave up a nice game there. I doubt it'll back off their confidence. They've played so well throughout this entire game.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards on the pickup there.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
He finds his man, complete. That's Pearson. So the completion good for 7 there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Seahawks 41-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
1st down, White Knights.
They'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Pearson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
They're going to look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Back to throw here. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further.
I got to think at this point, 3rd quarter, if you're able to hold on to the ball, get 3 at the end, that's all you're looking for.
I would agree with that because right now, this is a job well done by them. In fact, it's almost time for handshakes, a little dap on the sidelines, maybe even start to discuss post-game plans. And for the guys who haven't played yet, Go ahead and get loose. Your time is now.
And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now back to throw. And this will be caught at the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Seattle, Washington.
So 2nd and 4 from the 22.
A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play.
But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds.
2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
He'll look to throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Seahawks get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And, well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22. So 4th quarter, a nice run there to start this drive. Charles, what do you think the split will be here between run and pass?
Well, partner, I think it'll lean towards the run, but this is also not a time where you just totally do that. You still have to possess the ball, move the sticks, and keep the clock moving as well. So they'll run their offense, but yeah, when they have a chance to run it, they'll do that a little bit more.
Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. And the defense coming through on 3rd down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4th. And they bring their punter out there now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fair catch called for, no gimme in these conditions, but he's able to look this one in. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return.
Well, we will get another look at Seattle's offense. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He finds his man, complete. It's Daniels. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it's 2nd down. They'll set up a throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. The offense on third down tonight, they've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. This is 3rd and 4. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
2nd down and 6 now.
2nd and 6.
They'll set up to throw.
A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's a give up the middle. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Do you think after that last run they're thinking to themselves, we had to wait all day to play this night game, and we're still not able to run the ball the way we want to?
Yeah, this defense, they've risen to the challenge all evening long. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
This likely a must-have. 3rd and goal.
3rd down and goal to go.
Here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Seahawks have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Point after it, right down the middle. And that cuts this lead down to 13. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up.
Well, always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. What was once a really comfortable lead is not so comfortable anymore. Down to a 2-score game after they've seen a pair of touchdowns go against them on those last 2 drives.
Yeah, they've got to find a way to get off of autopilot right now, okay? Get back to what was working for them earlier. Understand that they still have a 2-score lead, so it's not dire. But at the same time, okay, guys, let's mash the gas. Let's get going again. Let's have some fun.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
They've got 2nd and 12 from the 36.
At the 36-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. It's Rodgers here with a grab. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 45-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
They try to run on 1st down, but this defense says no dice. They stop them a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage.
think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. That'll put him up over 160 yards receiving now for the game. They can't seem to stop it.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
And a short gain down to about the 33. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. On 2nd down, Burris.
And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. 45 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll try to run this one in. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there.
With now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Black Knights are on their way to a 13th win on the year as they add on to their lead.
Now the Houston offense is going to stay out there as they'll try for 2. Now a toss coming right side. Burris. And he got in on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2.
Well, they couldn't be happy that they were having to stop a 2-point conversion because that means they gave up a touchdown. But a little solace there. You saw some good gang tackling, stacking him up before he can get to the end zone.
We talk about offensive units putting in more 2-point period sessions in practice. Defensively, do you do the same?
Absolutely. You have to, because you never know how aggressive these offenses are going to be in games nowadays.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And just shutting him off there.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
And now it looks like he's in some discomfort after being tackled at the end of that return.
But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. His throw incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL. But if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his 2nd drop of the game. Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Game in hand, the offense takes the knee. Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world, and get it done, how happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one. So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And maybe more importantly, a victory in the division, which always helps.
And on the road. How about all of that rolled up into one? Because how often do you see division games get decided by this much of a margin?
Yeah, they thumped them.
Yeah, they jumped all over them. And a division game is usually a touchdown or less because these two teams know each other better than most teams in the league. In this case, that didn't hold up. On the road, big margin.